Hey, Destiny. Thanks for doing this. Going back to the game against Kentucky, what was the biggest difference for you in the first half and the second half? And what do you think you learned about your team from that game?
The difference between first half and second half, I felt like we were pretty much just going through the motions. Um, we were playing as a team, but like our focus wasn't really on what we needed to do. So we just need to bring that out in second half and really just bring in more energy. I felt like our energy level turned up more in the second half, and we pulled through. It showed me that we're a team that can fight, but we also a team that we need to win every quarter from start to finish. So,
Dick, and then Joe.
Hi, Destiny. I know the men have been through this, but what did you and your teammates learn through the COVID experience last week in quarantine and all?
we just need to keep focused on staying healthy and just staying within our group and just watching out from others. Yeah, so just health is a really big issue. It tells us if we can play or not. So just staying healthy and just keep playing.
Joe, and then Greg.
Destiny, along those same lines, is there a greater sense of appreciation than to be playing right now, given when you look around just in your own backyard here with the men being shut down for right now for an extensive period of time once again, but you guys are able to still find ways to play. So is there a greater sense of appreciation among your teammates just to be on the floor?
Yeah, it's definitely a greater sense of appreciation. I feel like sometimes we probably lose track of that because a lot of teams aren't able to play. So we just have to just keep doing what we're doing to continue to play and just stay focused on the goal. It's really a blessing to be playing, and I'm really thankful. So,
Greg, and then Aislinn.
Hey, Destiny, I was looking at your stats and you're averaging over 6 rebounds a game. Obviously, you're not the biggest player. How do you rebound so well as a guard? What is the key to that?
I would just say it was lagging a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was just curious, you're rebounding over six rebounds a game. How do you rebound so well as a smaller guard?
A lot of times the offense don't be crashing the boards. So defensively, that's when I get my timely rebounds. Also because our post players are in the paint, battling with each other. So they're boxing out their player, which also gives me the ability to rebound the basketball. So.
Hey, Destiny, thank you for your time. What do you think your role is for this team, and how have you been able to help the team with your role?
My role for the team, I feel like, is to keep everyone organized and transition, just to push the ball, use my strength, which is my speed, and it opens a lot of things for our team. I feel like if I'm going hard and I'm going fast, that picks up with the other players on the team. They'll follow suit. So I feel like that's my role, just to bring energy to the team, push the ball, and just keep it flowing.
Joe, and then Cam.
Destiny, I'm curious, after a rough outing, I mean, you obviously played well last game, but Zai didn't have her best outing, but you've been there before, not having your best game and then following up with another great one. What's the key in practice and in those conversations when things don't go well individually that night to get that mind right to come back and put together a great effort next time out on the floor?
Just to believe in yourself. You know what you're capable of doing. So I feel like if you're playing bad, I feel like the next day, just let it go. Just learn from your mistakes and just stay focused and just be ready to play for the next time. So that's my intake on it. That's how I'll go about it. Because not every game is going to be perfect. So, just go out, try your best every time. And if it happens to fail, just forget about it, let it go, just learn from your mistakes and just keep going.
Cam, and then we'll close it out with Matt.
Hey, Destiny, Dawn has said multiple times this season how the biggest team is finding its identity as opposed to last and it's a whole team this year. Do you feel like that win against Kentucky having come from behind like guys did?
Penny.
Sort of figure out
I think she just went that way.
Guys are going with that.
I couldn't quite hear you. Sorry.
Sorry, is this I have mic issues? Is that better? Can you hear me?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, I'll try to be a little bit louder about that. I got to get this mic fixed. Doc Daly's been talking about identity of this team. You guys still trying to figure that out through this early part of the season. You guys feel like you're close to figuring out what identity is, and what do you want the identity of this team to be as go through the back half of the season?
I wouldn't feel like we're close, but I wouldn't feel like we're so far apart. I feel like there's always room to grow. I feel like we're in the midst of figuring it out, and we're just learning day by day what each other like to do and how we should play with each other. So I just feel like it isn't really too much of a difference. I just feel like we just really have to stick to what we know and just continue to do what we've been taught to do. I mean, it starts in practice, which will carry on into the game. So just go hard in practice, do what we need to do in practice, and it'll translate into the game more.
And Matt, go ahead.
Destiny, we saw you step up in that third quarter against Kentucky and really take hold of this team. Is performing in the pressure moments something that has always come naturally to you as a competitor, or is that something you've had to really learn and teach yourself?
I feel like it is like a step up moment is where, you really just have to be like, okay, this is what needs to happen. I feel like a lot of times it's hard to get, it's like lackadaisical. Like if the game is easy, you just slow down and you just like cruise control. But if the game is close, you all hyped and stuff like that. I just feel like in those moments I feel like I do have to take control in those moments. So that's what I try to do and just use, my strength to my advantage.